small tools that can actually change completely the way you work. Organizing tools as Asana or Trello that can, for example, help you on the organization of your weekly meetings. How do you work with your coworkers?
Today, many companies are adopting digital transformation in their internal operations to customer interactions to effectively and efficiently fulfill their business objectives. How is digital transformation implemented in your workplace? And what are the key areas that one should focus on while adapting to digital transformation?
You know that we were born a couple of years ago, that's WoWplay, and I think that more than in having or implementing or having this digital transformation, we were born as a digital company. And I think that I love that because born in this area, the challenge is to be able to use different tools. I think that you mentioned two very important points. One is for your internal operations and for giving the best experience or optimize your product for the customers. So talking in terms of both parts, for us, internal operation is just about optimizing our time, our resources, and be as efficient as possible. So using, even from the beginning, because we are a startup and we are starting, but there are small tools that can actually change completely the way you work. Organizing tools as Asana or Trello that can, for example, help you on the organization of your weekly meetings. How do you work with your coworkers, having a Miro board in where you can have your daily and you can do a sprint planning with Post-it and everything on digital that everyone has access, even working remotely. So I think that taking advantage of these small tools that you can have access sometimes for free at the beginning, you can actually be more effective on the management of your time, your team, and your resources. In other hand, there is the how do you give a better service to your clients and how do you optimize your resources when you are a startup, in our case, and you have very small resources and so many things to do. And for example, using tools that we use from day one as Hotspot to as a CRM and working the different relationships with our different customers. In our case, we are a B2C model, and I will tell you a little bit later on. But we have everyday constant support to our customer. How do we impact them? And at the beginning, it may sound a little bit more complex because it takes time and effort to implement it. But then when you are able to optimize flows and how do you speak, work, and interact with your database, it makes a huge change and you are able to track results.